Hi, this is Helena Hart, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing 6 relationship red flags that you should never ignore. These are so important to become aware of, really no matter where you're at in your love life. And the last one I'm going to share is really the most important one in my opinion, and it's something that's not talked about very often, so it can be easy to miss. So make sure to stay till the end to get that one. And before I get started, if this is your first time to my channel, be sure to click the button to subscribe to get all of my latest videos on how to attract the man and the relationship you've always wanted. So let's get started. The first relationship red flag that you should never ignore is when a man has like a victim mentality. So when you hear him talk about other people in his life, maybe his boss or his coworkers or family members or even like his exes, if everything bad that's ever happened to him seems to be someone else's fault, like he always seems to be victimized and he doesn't take responsibility for anything that happens to him, it's a major, major red flag. And I can pretty much guarantee that's how he's going to talk about you and think about you if things go south in your relationship. So it's definitely something to look out for, that victim mentality. The second red flag is when a man doesn't take your feelings into consideration when he's doing things like planning for the two of you or making decisions in a relationship. A really masculine energy, high quality guy is going to really want to know your feelings and care about them and take them into account when he's doing those masculine energy things like scheduling things or planning or making decisions for the two of you about your future or anything like that. So if he's not taking your feelings into account, if he's dismissing your feelings or doesn't seem to care about them, another major red flag. The third relationship red flag that you should never ignore is when a man uses guilt trips or tries to manipulate you into getting his way all the time. That's a big sign of an inability to compromise. And if it's happening in the beginning of the relationship, I can pretty much guarantee this is something that will come out later and just continue to kind of get worse over time as the relationship develops. The fourth red flag is when a man fluctuates between extremes, either in his mood or in his behavior towards you. This could look like a man who's really hot and cold, a guy who comes on really strong and then kind of backs away or like punishes or neglects you and goes distant for long periods of time. If a man's doing that, I'd say it's another major red flag. What you want to look for is consistency and reliability. So can you count on a man? When he says he's going to do something, does he do it, right? If he's extreme in his behavior towards you and you don't feel like you can really count on him or rely on him to do what he says he's going to do, it's definitely a red flag. The fifth red flag is when a man is consistently pushing your boundaries beyond your level of comfort. So if you've clearly stated your boundaries and a man just keeps pushing and keeps pushing, I would drop him right away, especially if these are boundaries that he definitely knows about, right? So if he's consistently pushing you beyond your comfort level, it's definitely a red flag. And that brings me to the last relationship red flag that you should never ignore, and that is when you don't feel good about yourself in a man's presence. I know so often it can be easy to get all wrapped up in how you feel about the man, get caught up in the chemistry that the two of you have or your feelings of attraction for him, or even focused on his qualities like, oh, he's so brilliant and smart and funny, and it can be easy to kind of ignore how you're feeling about yourself. So if you're not feeling good when you're with a man, both when he's right in front of you and when he's not right in front of you, I would say that's a major, major red flag. Start paying attention to how you're feeling about yourself in all situations with men. A lot of women tell me that they feel great when they're with their man and the two of them are together, like the chemistry's off the charts. But then when he's not there, like if he disappears for a couple days or a week at a time and she doesn't hear from him, she really starts to feel anxious and insecure, and it really doesn't feel so good. So if you aren't feeling good most of the time when you're with a man, or you don't like who you've become in this relationship and you just don't feel good about yourself in that way, I would say that's definitely a major red flag. That one's kind of all encompassing and it can be easy to miss. So I love hearing from you. Type in your comments and thoughts and experiences with some of these in the comment section. That's always helpful for everyone when everyone shares their experiences and helps each other out. I love hearing from you. And if you're looking to attract the man you want or attract a really high quality, available masculine man and inspire his love and devotion and commitment, check out my 3 keys to attract the man you want report and audio training. It's free on my website, helenahartcoaching.com. I'll post a link to that in the description of this video. I hope this was helpful and I will see you next time.